Hello everybody. Just wanted to show you some photographs that I took when we enlarged and almost rebuilt the house. This picture is the original house which we all built ourselves. We did all this subcontract in 1972. This one was a Spanish house, and all the ceilings were 8 foot tall, the doors 6'8", and it had a courtyard in here, the typical Spanish house, wood gate going through there, a metal gate. It was a nice house. Garage was coming down this way. But anyway, we always wanted, after we went to Belgium and saw a lot of houses and a lot of chateaus, we thought that we wanted to have some high ceilings. So when we came back from Belgium, I was thinking about it, and we start calling it a raising the roof. I was telling the guys at work that what I wanted to do, and they named me. He's a guy who wants to raise the roof. Anyway, this was the original house, and now it became in this house. So it says when we came back, this happened after we came back from Russia in 2001. When I retired, I was 63 years old, had a lot of energy, and I started thinking again about doing something to the house. I had different designs, and I had about 10 different models that I built using toothpicks and glue. A lot of it was that I couldn't do this, I couldn't do that, we didn't have room, or all of that. So at the end, we ended up with this design. It's we saw a chateau which was in Moscow, near where we lived, and we had got some ideas from that, and this is what ended up with it. Again, this one over here, we had a contractor that he did only the shell of the house. Only the shell. The rest of it we subcontracted or did it all ourselves. The first thing we had to do is to check to see if the footer is strong enough to support the extra weight we're going to put on the footer now. And in this area, the footer was not strong enough, so we had to pump with high pressure concrete underneath it to make it stronger. And this is doing the block, the walls. It was funny. We started in May. This must have been early June. I called the guy that I wanted to send his crew here to do the block work, and we agreed on the price. And one afternoon around 5, 2 vans showed up. One was full of Mexicans, and the other was full of Nicaraguans from another country. They got out and they started working at it. They didn't leave until it was 9 o'clock at night. Then they came in the next morning, and by noontime they had finished the whole thing. It was amazing. They were like bees all over. Anyway, that was fun. They are like monkeys up there, and this is the beam. Is the beam that coming across here, and it's coming down, and they're all over the place to support it, and they were all over the place. Now these are the new garage doors. The garage will be going this way now. Then came the trusses. One by one, they loaded it up. The truss is going up. And it was the stucco. We put up the stucco. We put the door. This is an 8x8 door in half. It's fiberglass. The windows, they're all hurricane proof. And here's the garage. What they're doing over here is they're bringing in the tiles, the roof tiles. There it is. Put in the roof tiles. All Mexicans, no Americans. Then I took the job over. I'm inside here. I had a scaffolding. I made a scaffolding. I'll show you a little later. And here I'm doing the electrical work. Taking the rough electrical. Here's another one. Now, of course, my tummy is bigger than that now. See, I have my belt, I got my tools, hammers, and of course, I have my ura. This is, we called it ura. It's the towel that I had with me all the time because it was hot, I was perspiring. And since then, we named it ura. Even now, I don't go anywhere without my ura. Of course, I put it in my pocket and Litsa doesn't want me to do that. But anyway, everywhere I go, I have my ura. There it is, right there. This one over here, the original house had a concrete beam that going across here, and you had these wires. I had to take it down, and here I was with a chisel, chiseling away, opening a hole, chiseling away, and cutting a piece of it, the concrete, and I had made a platform that would go underneath it, and this block of concrete would fall in it. We roll it down, and I had a ramp on the platform, and roll it down. This will be at the end to stop it from running around. Then we'd just take it out. Yeah, I was a good boy. I was wearing a mask. There was a lot of dust. Let's see if we can see this one here. This is me outside trying to put in some decorations. You can see some of them over here. Up here, I put in a wreath. I'll show you. Okay. Here's the columns are over here. These are half columns. The house is painted yellow, beautiful yellow color. And here I am up there putting in there we go, putting in the wreath, a big wreath. It's a kind of styrofoam or something else that will take the weather very well. Same thing over here. Okay, and of course, here's my aura. It's pretty high up here. I think I'm like 15 feet or higher. Yeah, here's my scaffolding again. They were on rollers, and Lisa had to push me around, roll me up and down. The same thing inside. I had the same thing inside. This one is the ceiling, a painting that we brought back from Russia in 6 pieces. It's on canvas, oil on canvas, and here I am. I'm trying to glue it on. I put in plywood to glue it on and hold it in there. 6 pieces, one at a time. That was hard because you have to think upside down, and I wasn't too good at that. Again, I'm up on the ladder, and here's my ura. That's just hanging at the back. See, after I put the glue, then I put a plank and PVC pipe. I'll bend it to push it up to hold it in place until the glue dried. And there is the finished product of the ceiling. Yeah, these are little angels here and there, and one of them, can't remember, one of them supposed to be me. I think it's this guy right in here. Yeah, he was painted by our friend Grudev, the painter that we had, the artist that we had, and his friend Sergey that we had in Moscow. We told him what we wanted. I told him the dimensions, always thinking that I would do something in this house that would have put it up. That's that. Well, and this is the chandelier that hangs from it. This one is from Belgium. When I bought it, it was a pewter. He had candles over here, and then I took it apart and I put wires, and now it's electrified. And then we did gold plate the frame. It's beautiful. Maybe later on I'll make another little video to show you the details of all those things. And of course, I decorated the inside of the house with, I call it impression gold. Here I am, I'm putting the gold here. All this, I made it and we'll put it on all the frames around here. I'll show you another picture maybe. Of course, I couldn't do it all by myself. I had help. There's Lisa. Now these are the old roof tiles. They threw them on the ground, and we had a dumpster back in here, taking one at a time and drop it in there. Look how happy she is. Isn't she happy? Yeah, she helped me. She was my critic. If I did something she didn't like, she says, I don't like that. I had plenty of hypomony. I would do it again and would then until she says, enough. I even got her to be on the scaffolding. I don't remember what she was doing up there, but I had her up there. She was helping me with something. She was a very good sport. She never complained. Never complained. Of course, I had more help. Here's little Michael. He's mixing mud, cold mud, to set in the tiles, the marbles. See, he was helping me. I had the band over here. He put one himself. I think he was about 4 years old here. And then I put in this fountain with the statues of the Four Seasons. I put all the details, but I put it together myself. I pour the base, concrete, put marble around it. I did all the plumbing, and there it is. We still have it and it runs good. Now, one of the requirements that we had was that everything could be done while we're living in the house. That was a requirement. We didn't want to move out, so we stayed in the house. What we did, it was they moved all the furniture in one room. So we had left the bedroom, the dining room, and the kitchen. The rest of the house was we working on, and I had put thick plastic all around and taped it so dust wouldn't go into the areas where we lived. And we did a good job. Well, I think we were like that for about maybe 3-4 months. At least I would say more than that. I don't remember. Anyway, well, this is the house. Some other time I'll show you the inside, because I did a lot of work inside. Even outside, all this stuff, all these decorations, they're all mine. Okay? I enjoyed again telling you these stories. Bye-bye. Love you all. Bye.